Well, everyone seems to have the same question post-quarantine, and that is, how do we get these quarantine pounds off of us? Well, we have brought back Dr. Corey Applin. He is a national weight loss expert. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing so good. Thank you for having me back.
Well, you have all the answers. So of course we want you back because we need to know what is really going on when people gain weight.
It's such a great question because we get asked this all the time and it can seem complicated, but it's actually pretty simple. So I brought some props for you today.
Okay.
This model here represents 5 pounds of fat in the body. And we
Yeah.
can scale this way up. So 3 of these would be 15 pounds, 10 of them would be 50 pounds. But to really know, we have to scale it way down. So this model here is going to represent just one of those fat cells.
Okay.
Now, the number of these cells stays pretty much the same as an adult. So when someone gains weight, what happens is the cell swells up, so it expands. When someone loses weight, all the contents get pushed out, the cell shrinks, and that's why the body shrinks with it.
Okay. All right. Well, that actually does make a lot of sense. And I've seen that the 5 pound, what do you call that?
It's a model of fat. And every time
Yeah.
people pick it up, they're like, oh my gosh, this is only 5
Well,
pounds.
that's the thing, is that we will say, oh, I only lost 5 pounds, or I keep losing and gaining the same 5 pounds. That 5 pounds is actually very significant when you see it modeled that way. There are a lot of different diets out there, though. Is there anything that people should just make an effort to avoid in the quest of losing that perpetual 5 pounds or more?
Totally. I just tell people stop dieting in general. It never works in the long run. And especially the fads, those are the calorie counting, the prepackaged foods, the diet shakes, definitely the pills, the diet pills.
Mhm.
I think those things really just reinforce this weight loss and weight gain cycle that a lot of people get stuck on, because you can lose a few pounds doing those things. The problem is the weight's always going to come back again.
Got it. Okay. So we don't want it to go, or we don't want it to come back. We just want it to go. Stay away from us. Why do you believe that so many people struggle with their weight? Is it that fact that they're doing the diet and starting and stopping, or is there something else?
That's a big part of it. And there's almost too much information out there. A lot of people, they bought into this myth that to lose weight, you just have to eat less. But that actually doesn't work for a lot of people. So the question is, what do you do with someone who's already eating healthy and they're not losing weight? Or what do you do with someone who only eats 1 or 2 meals a day and they're still gaining weight? It
Hmm.
just tells us something else is going on there. And so we really have to dive a little bit deeper and find out what's going on underneath the surface. And if we focus just on food, we really miss important things going on in the body. So if an engine breaks down, it's completely destroyed. You can't fix just one thing and expect the engine to run again. The body works the same way. So I think a lot of cases, people just haven't been given the proper tools to succeed.
Okay. Well, explain your approach then, because we know that it is different. So how does it work?
Yeah, we take a much more comprehensive approach and we focus on the 4 things that matter most. The first has to do with habits, because these are things people just kind of do on autopilot. They don't even think about it, but might be contributing to the gain. The second thing has to do with our body chemistry, because too much acidity is what causes cravings to go up. The body can also store extra water weight. The third thing has to do with inflammation and toxicity, because if we don't detoxify, inflammation goes up and inflammation causes the body to store fat. But the fourth thing is the most important, and it has to do with hormone imbalances. This is really, really common in people over the age of 40, and it causes extra fat to accumulate right around the belly, and it can block the body from burning fat in other areas. So if the real goal is to help people achieve goals and do it in a sustainable sort of way, we have to get to the root cause of the problem, essentially fix all those different parts of the engine.
Well, you've got some success stories. So let's take a listen now.
Hi, I'm Peruna. I've lost 27 pounds in 3 months on the Dr. Applin's weight loss program. Now that I've lost the weight, I can bend better, I can squat better. When I walk around the grocery store, I don't get tired. Being able to do it virtually and talk online with the coaches, that's been great. Didn't have to go out, just talk on the phone. If I had any problems, I could always call them. They were very responsive. This is the first time in my 63 years that I have ever lost weight on my own. I just feel better all around. It will work for you.
Hi, I'm Teresa. I've lost 47 pounds in 3 months on Dr. Applin's weight loss program. It's been a lot easier on my joints, just the weight loss itself. I lost like 8 inches from around my waist. People thought I had went to some place and had surgery because they haven't seen me. I saved his number for like 3 years. I saw the commercials when I first moved up here. Was back in the boot camps doing Noom, couldn't lose an ounce, couldn't lose a pound. This program has worked out great for me. Who knew it was that easy? It will work for you.
It is really great just to hear these people reach their goals. And of course, we want more Midday Maryland viewers to be able to do that as well. You have got a special to help them do that, right?
Well, what's so great is many of them not only reach their goals, but they even go past what their initial goal was.
Yeah.
And we're always excited to help more people. So the next 25 callers, they are going to qualify for that virtual consultation with one of our weight experts for only $29. But we're also doing something really special today. For scheduling today, we're even going to gift them a free month for anyone that signs up for one of our comprehensive programs.
Wow. All right. Well, make sure you call that number. It's 240-229-6040. You want to make sure that you do that today. And also you can go and visit myoptimalbody.com. Dr. Corey Applin, thank you so much for being with us. Appreciate it.
Oh, thanks
We'll be
again.
right back with more Midday Maryland right after this. Stay tuned.